fantastic enchanting family.
Uneducated deep south.
I mean, I'm one to talk. I remember there was one time where we were in like a Walmart or a Target looking at like the discount DVDs, and there was a DVD of the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
As
And
you
this
do.
was at the time where my sister and I both had DSs and we really liked playing Super Mario Brothers. So my mom was like, "Oh, you guys should get that." And I at the time had just seen the Angry Video Game Nerd video that talked about that show. So I was like, "I don't know, I heard it's kind of racist towards Italians."
What?
And my mom just goes, "I dated an Italian in college. Trust me, they can do with a little racism."
Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah.
No, that's Loki. That's kind of funny though.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. If I overheard that in public, I would still like not be able to not
Oh,
laugh.
we
at
would
that. That's
guffaw.
fucked up. Yeah, that's fucked up, but that's
My kid
That's
brain at
that's
the time
crazy.
did not know how to respond to that at all. I think I just shut up and let the rest of the day go by.
Honestly, for the best. And now you can tell. Now you can tell the story for
Mhm.
years to
Letting
come.
the days go by. Let the water hold me down.
Oh God,
Right.
please. But anyways, babe, it's 9:30 and you still haven't touched your modular components. Hey everybody, it's a podcast where I, Simeon Scott, talk about things with a gaggle of chuckle fucks that I have here with me now. Let's talk to them. Boingo Rider, what's up?
I am tired.
Oh, that's a shame. Snowcone, what goes on?
I am tired.
Oh, that's also a shame. Buster, are you alive?
Yes. Do you want to talk about Plurbius?
Yeah, let's talk about the funny new Breaking Bad guy show.
Yeah, okay. I guess I should give my history of Vince Gilligan. There isn't. I've watched the first season of Breaking Bad, and I liked it. I just got busy with like other things. I have to be really committed to like hour-long like episode dramas.
And
Like,
I watched
especially-
all of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, but in like delay from everybody else. I waited until those shows were over.
Yeah, I remember like you talking about the old Patreon podcast you had, where it's like, yeah, I've been watching Better Call Saul, pretty good stuff, you know.
Mhm.
Like I remember hearing that a lot on the Patreon podcast.
Yeah.
So like,
I know Vince Gilligan has done other stuff besides those two shows, but I've just never bothered to actually look into it.
He wrote
And
on
my
X-Files.
opinion- Oh yeah, that's right. And my opinion on like Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul is, yeah, when they're really fucking good, they're really fucking good. But that's like once or twice per season. They're pretty good the rest of the time. They are not the amazing be all end all masterpieces of television that people make them out to be. They're pretty good. And that's kind of how I'm feeling about Plurbius so far. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna have its moments, but overall it's just kind of like a decent speculative sci-fi story that I'm enjoying.
yeah, like I'm enjoying it. I think a little more than you. I'd say, but like I do. I'm sorry, I'm eating hot dog while we talk.
Oh my God, burger and hot dog, this guy.
Look, I was really hungry. I needed 2 meals. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm enjoying it a little more than you, but like I do kind of agree. I've been seeing people being like, "This is the best pilot episode of a show ever," and I'm like, "No, I mean it's a good pilot. It's a good hook."
Motherfucker, the first episode of Star Trek DS9 is better than that first episode.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like it's a good like hook to the show. I don't really consider it a pilot. I don't know. I consider a pilot like here's a slice of a show. Like here's the first slice of a show. I don't really. It doesn't really like get you into the groove until like much later.
Mhm. Even then, I don't feel like you have a full feel for what the show is and how it's going to work until you're like halfway through episode 3.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because like episode 2 is like okay, episode 1's the big like joining. Okay, actually, if you don't know what Plurbius is about, basically,
Also,
a
we've been
virus.
talking about Plurbius for like 5 fucking minutes and we didn't even ask. Boingo Snowcone, did you guys bother to fucking watch it?
No, I don't even know what the fuck that is. You keep saying Plurbius, and I keep going like, is that the arcade fucking creepypasta?
No, Plurbius is a
I don't know what the fuck it is either.
Okay, so Plurbius itself is a Latin word that comes from the phrase ad orem lorem ipsum, or out of many one. The premise of the show is
People
that some scientists are looking at space and they find like a weird signal coming from space and they decode like, oh, this is a recipe to make a virus. What the fuck is this virus? And they make it and accidentally cause the end of the world as we know it, which is that the virus allows everyone on Earth to link up into a benevolent hive mind, except for I think they say 9 people across the world are excluded for some reason. And one of them, our main character, is like a middle-aged lesbian author who is deeply cynical and fucking annoyed and angry about everything around her. Um, and it seems like the premise of the show is basically just using that idea to explore the kind of like state of American culture and this idea of American individualism and exceptionalism played against the rest of the world and like trying to um come together and work for the betterment of mankind because that might actually be kind of a relevant topic right now.
Yeah, I mean, lots of people have interpreted the show's like hive mind messaging as various things. I know some people are thinking it's like an AI thing. I don't think that's what it is, but I know Vince Gilligan did say FAI, so that's good. Um, I personally I'm just more taking right now as I'm taking it. It's like more speculative sci-fi where it's like, oh, what would happen? That would be a kind of a screwed up thing to happen, you know? Like,
It's
Is it live action
it's a
or anime?
Twilight. It is live action. It's essentially a
Or
Twilight Zone episode expanded out into a full series.
yeah, and there's already a season 2 greenlit. Like they greenlit season 1 and 2, so it's like it's gonna have a couple, at least some legs going into like the upcoming TV seasons.
I don't know that I would be interested.
Yeah, it's a very weird premise, especially like it's kind of a scary premise. I find, especially
it
in like the
sounds
first
fine.
2 episodes. Yeah, I mean it is fine, but it's like I don't know. I am very like susceptible to like being scared by end of the world stories. Like I am like that is like my horror where it's like that is my one of my favorite kinds of horror because I am so scared by that shit. So like anytime you give me like an end of the world like doomsday scenario, I'm invested, you know?
See, I used to be when I was younger, but now I have like a job and shit. So anytime I watch one of those kind of stories, I'm like, this sounds kind of nice, actually. It'd be a nice break.
I guess, yeah. I don't know. I'm
It would be nice to overnight lose everything and have to immediately start regular survival.
Well, I mean, like, especially in this situation, it's like, you mean to tell me, like, every annoying person in the world now just wants to be nice to me and help me with basic tasks I want
That
to
is
accomplish?
not
That
what would
sounds
happen.
great.
That's crazy.
No, that's what the show's premise
People would be
is.
showing up and right.
Yeah, no, because it's not like the world's in a doomsday scenario. It's more like, oh, overnight everyone is suddenly in one hive mind, and there's only like a select few left. So it's like it's more of a
I'm
lost.
not saying I would be Air Force One giant harem guy that's in this show, but I would probably be like maybe a quarter of that.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, that what a character that guy is. Yeah, what a character. Yeah, I do find the performances like very like specifically the hive minded characters very haunting. Like just because it's like of like it's very well directed. Like I think that's the most impressive stuff, especially because like Vince knows how to do he and the boys know how to do character acting really well from what I've seen of Better Call Saul and the Breaking Bad. So of
Yeah,
course,
I assume this was done in a similar way to Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, where those shows, it wasn't like you come on and you get a Bible and you write an episode based on that Bible. It's like the writer's room for those shows is we all build the season together, and then just based on how many ideas from each person go into an episode, that person is the one that gets the writer credit. And then we divvy up directing based on that. So there's probably a very unified vision for no, this is how the hive mind people should act.
yeah, I imagine that would probably be the best for like consistency. Yeah, Plurby is good. I do find it really funny the thing Simeon sent me right after he finished. I think the first 2 episodes.
Yeah,
where
because for the first fucking episode, Rhea Seahorn spends the entire episode looking like fucking Gia Moran from Power Rangers Megaforce, and I'm just like, what in the god? This is the weirdest fan fiction for Power Rangers I've ever seen. Let's go.
Oh my god! It always comes back to Power Rangers with this guy.
It
Yeah.
always
Uh,
will.
yeah. But yeah, show good. I'll be real it wasn't the president because the president already died. Because during the
No,
joining.
like most of the cabinet died, and I think they said he was like the undersecretary of agriculture.
Yeah, I thought that was like the Chuck McGill actor. It's not, but he had the very similar mannerisms and to Chuck McGill from what I've seen. So it threw me off for a bit. I was like, is that a cameo?
He
It's like no, it's
reminded
just
me
a
of someone too, but I wasn't able to pin it down. I was just like, I
uh,
think I know this guy from something, but I'm not sure what.
yeah, well, he seems like a relatively just a character actor that shows up and shit. So uh,
Probably.
yeah, yeah. Plurbius go. Well, you wanted to mention a product placement thing in episode 3.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because in episode 3, there's a beat where, because again, Carol is very independent as opposed to everyone else who is dealing with this. Because she does meet everyone else who speaks English, who's still an individual, and they're like, no, we're just waiting for them to figure out how to add us to the hive mind. Because honestly, this seems great. And she's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's up to us to save the human race. You're all traitors. Ugh. So she ends up going back to America, and after like a day and a half, she's like, "Shit, there's nothing in my fridge. I gotta go to the fucking supermarket." So she goes to a Sprouts, and there's nothing on the shelves. And her first thought is to call the hive mind and be like, "Hey, where's all the food?" And I'm like, "Okay, first of all, who the fuck goes to Sprouts as their go-to grocery store? That place is expensive as hell.
What is
Second
the
of all,
Sprouts?
it's like an even more bougie Fresh Market or Whole Foods.
Oh
Um,
no.
Yeah,
It's
but
but
in New
she's also
Mexico.
isn't she a fucking rich author?
Yeah, that too.
kind of, but she lives in like what I would call a modest house for a rich person. Um, but she also then immediately calls the hive mind to ask them what's going on, and I'm like, that would be my first move. I would go to like the next supermarket over and check there.
Yeah,
But she
that would
calls
have been a
them.
pretty good gag. That would have just like she keeps going to all these supermarkets and just they're all empty.
Because the thing is, like, again, it's Sprouts. That's a fairly new supermarket brand, and it's a fairly bougie supermarket brand. I'm like, this is obvious product placement. You could have gotten in way more product placement if you had just had her keep going to other supermarkets. But also, she calls them, and they're like, oh, we're redistributing all the food to make sure nothing goes to waste and everybody gets exactly what they need. And she's like, well, I want you to restock the whole fucking supermarket because I want my Sprouts back. And I'm just like, okay, who the fuck is this committed to Sprouts? It's not even that old of a brand. It is such weird, blatant product placement. It took me out of the episode for a few minutes.
Yeah, that's understandable. That's very understandable. Yeah, show good. We will definitely be talking about more episodes as they air. Like
Mhm.
just as like, oh, this one was neat, or oh, did he hear about that happening?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
I think it's running this season is running up till the end of the year, so we'll do
Yeah, so
check-ins.
yeah, we'll do check-ins. Being like, hey, you seen the new Plurbius?
Yeah, it does
Uh
definitely look like a farmer's market. Or I
yeah,
mean,
it is that
a
kind of vibe.
fresh.
I've actually been in Sprouts is the reason why I'm this opinionated about it because it comes up like I'd say once every other week door dashing.
Ah, okay. So you have
Uh,
first-hand experience.
Yeah. And like it's not the worst supermarket ever. It's just pricey and it's very clearly for upper middle class folks. But that's a lot of door dashing. I regularly go to houses that I'm like, this is bigger than anything I've ever set foot in. What the fuck? You couldn't
I
have
mean,
tipped me more.
that's kind of the from what I understand, that's kind of the target demographic for door dashing, where it's like just rich
Yeah.
people.
I mean, really, any like newer service, especially ones you see advertised on podcasts, that's kind of how it is. Like I realized after trying one of those fucking send you a TV dinner, but we had it made by a professional chef, no really trust me services back in the day. I was like, oh, this is so fucking expensive. You could only afford this if you were making like 3 times what I'm making.
Anything else been happening in the world?
I
We
got a puppy.
Hell yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
you did actually get a dog. I wasn't sure if you were goofing about that or not.
Yeah, we well, sweet cardigan corgi little baby Bruce won't be in our
Hell yeah.
possession until or until December 10th. So it's gonna be like a birthday gift for me. It's
Would
for
you
a
like to
dog.
show the audience your computer? I'm not computer. I mean dog. Why did I say computer? Oh
Don't
my
look at my
god.
computer. Don't go to Google and type the P word, and don't do it. Don't type in P and then see what autofills. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
The dog is a computer. Stop all this downloading.
Oh my god, my brain is so farted out.
Oh, that is a good pupper.
Yeah, man.
That looks like the English Springer Spaniel puppies that my dad used to raise back when I was real. Like, very
tiny-
adorable little ball of floof.
So there's a puppy cam. That's where these pictures are from.
Okay.
I mean, I already lied. I'm not gonna not. It could be any puppy. It really could be any puppy, and I'm like, oh my god, I love dog. I love animals. It's very well known. I love anything cute.
Yeah.
But this is our special little man for sure. One fun fact: the whole litter is about 1 pound and 4 ounces each. He is 4 pounds, so he is the biggest of the litter. He is going to be a big, stout little corgi. I mean, he's not going to get too much taller because he is a corgi. So he's going to have little tiny chicken legs for the rest of his life. But we got
What more do you
lucky.
need?
Do what?
What more do you need?
We got lucky in finding these from not a breeder, but from somebody who had 2 cardigan corgis who were like, they had all of their like, I don't know what the terminology is, but like you can do all these different types of tests on a dog to see if they carry certain types of diseases, if they have certain like genes in them, and they pretty much were without that, but they were like 2 championship corgis. But they were never fixed or anything like that, and they decided that they were going to have puppies, and they were going to keep some of the puppies, but they listed. I don't think they listed them online or through any kind of regular source. But Maddie came into contact with the person, and they had then done all the tests on the puppies after doing like a test on one of them, and like they all come out clear. And like the main part about this factoid is that like unfortunately every single dog that Maddie's had over the last couple of years has died from like various sicknesses, and then mostly like very severe cancer.
Oh damn.
And so the last cardigan corgi was found in a shelter. Sam, he's the one that passed away last. And Maddie had raised him from a puppy. We both have been wanting a dog, but just not until we got a place together. And I don't know. It's just an overall very happy. But like, it's gonna prevent us from having to spend a lot of money. Certain types of diseases to find out ahead of time. To have the paperwork beforehand, a lot less work. But he's a happy, healthy, chunky little man. Right now they're getting trained on the pee pad. So far that training is going exactly as such. They all walk up to the pee pad and like walk up to the edge and look over into the pee pad and then pee on the outside of the pee pad. Chunky man here, Bruce, who by the way was named after the Jaws animatronic and Bruce Campbell. So he's going to either be dressed up as Bruce Campbell or a shark for the
So
next
he's
couple of
not
years.
Batman then.
But I could slip one in there. My idea for names were shot down. Maddie did not want Barkamedes or Barchibald or Gun the dog.
What?
As in,
I love calling a dog gun because I know a guy whose cat is named Truck.
What?
oh
That
yeah,
is-
no,
What?
Truck is a
Why?
great cat name.
Why?
Why not?
That's a great cat name. One of my favorite cats is named Cinderblock.
Yeah.
Well, this guy's logic in calling his cat Truck was he had been really fucking broken down when his last cat died, and he was like, "I'm not giving my next pet a human name because then I'll get way too attached again."
So Big Man likes to sleep and exist to the right of the cage most of the day, where the food normally will appear. he doesn't sleep with the litter. That bottom picture I just posted, the black and white Paranormal Activity picture. He's actually
Yeah, they're
sleeping
all
all the way
huddled
over to the left. So he's already like showing some personality, but he is his litter name is Green, because they're like color coded, I guess. I don't understand that part, but I was fine with leaving it Green. Like I thought that would be a cool name, and I'm kind of weird with like renaming dogs. But he is a puppy, so like.
Hey, speaking of dogs, I watched a movie recently. This is a terrible, terrible segue. I'm sorry. Wait, Cody, are you done?
What the fuck is happening?
I am now.
Okay, sorry. Because I watched a movie recently called based on a very very beloved children's show called Arthur's Missing Pal, and oh my god,
How does this at all involve dogs? Arthur's an aardvark.
How's a
no,
dog?
it's Pal's the dog. Who was missing in the movie? The dog.
Oh.
So this was like
I haven't
mainframe.
seen Arthur since I was an actual child.
I don't know why we decided to put this on for the movie night. I don't know what compelled. Someone suggested it, but I don't know who suggested it, and they never spoke up. So it might have been a ghost. It might have been a ghost who
Buster,
suggested.
you suggest it?
I did not. No, someone just said. Okay, so here's how the story goes. I was in charge, and we were just putting movies on the wheel, and someone said Arthur's Missing Pal. I don't know who said Arthur's Missing Pal, but someone suggested that, and so that's what it landed on. So it's like, god damn it. No. Either way, this movie sucked a lot. It was very bad. Very poor animation. I know, like, this was like after Mainframe and Reboot. This was done by Mainframe, but this was like after Rebooted Beast Wars when they were like in the Barbie slot mines. I mean, some of those Barbie movies are good, but like, the animation. Oh boy, the animation of this movie is terrible, especially the liquidy effects. Ugh. Like,
making a 3D animated Arthur thing at all is just a poor idea. Those designs were not meant to be in 3D.
Yeah,
you know what?
it's
The original Arthur design might work in 3D.
Yeah, but like there's other characters that just look super horrific, like that just like, dude,
I'm looking at Buster right now, and I hate him. I
Yeah.
hate him.
Buster's like super annoying in this film. He always just be like running into people. He just has roller skates for like no reason. Like he wasn't this clumsy in the actual. He was clumsy, but he wasn't like slapsticky. Like going.
I
along.
hadn't even looked that close at DW, but now that I am, she looks like a fucking HR Puffin stuff monstrosity.
Yeah, bad movie. Don't watch it not even for a laugh. We were all sick of it by the end. I was considering doing 2 times speed at some point, but I'm like, no, we got to get through this the old-fashioned way. Bad movie. Don't want. I just want to. I've been watching like a lot of shitty movies recently, so I need to like mention at least one of
I
them
pay
on
attention to
podcast.
your media, Fred. I'm aware of this.
Yeah. Like one of did I ever talk about the O.J. Simpson prank show on here?
What the fuck?
Oh,
Okay, I
is this
didn't see
news?
that.
Okay, this was a while back, but I'm just looking through like the worst things I've seen this year because I catalog it and like Letterboxd and shit. And one of the worst things I saw this year was the O.J. Simpson prank show, Juiced with O.J. Simpson, where this is a lot, man. I can't go into everything. All I'll go into is the rap song he does where he says he's not a Simpson named Bart. And I keep quoting that. Me and my friends, we keep quoting that to each other, like with the ones I watch the movie with, because it's such a absurd little line. It's like, I don't know. He didn't even do much pranks. He just kind of like lightly annoyed some people. It's like it's
That's what most prank shows are.
Yeah, but like, I'm gonna share the poster.
Why does he have a gold tooth? What?
I don't know.
That looks like it's prime 2005 MTV slop.
Oh, very much so. I think it was a direct-to-video thing because I don't even think it aired on TV because it was like either a pay-per-view thing. Shit's wild.
Speaking of MTV, did you guys hear fucking Ridiculousness is ending?
Yep. After
I've
like
never
45
watched a
seasons.
single episode.
That's insane. But that show has lasted more than most things you or I have ever been into.
Oh yeah, 100. Like in 25 seasons, right?
45.
I really thought it ended after
45.
I stopped watching it.
Probably did.
It lasts
I didn't
45.
What's insane is I didn't even know that show was still going. I thought it had been long over when my sister used to watch it all the time.
Oh, correction, not 45 seasons.
What?
46.
Oh, god damn it! At least Sentai has more seasons. That's the thing I'm holding on to. That's the cope I'm holding on to. Like, yeah, Sentai's ending too, but at least it has 50 instead of 46.
Yeah, but how long did it take them to fucking get there comparatively?
The same amount? Because like one every year. I don't know. Oh, true. They probably
MTV isn't even as old as Super Sentai is, Buster.
true. Yeah, I'm doing the math, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Okay, here's the thing. Season 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 were on a year-by-year basis. Season 4 and 5 were both in 2014. 6 and 7, 2015. And then at that point, it's like you get 2 seasons a year, and then it's 3 to 4 seasons a year after that.
Okay. Well, I always thought TV seasons were like you get one a year, or like you like I don't know. Like I don't really. Oh, whatever. Who cares? Like it's over. the show's over now.
Jesus Christ! One of the seasons has 119 episodes.
Well, how do they do that? Are they just like content milling that shit? What's going on?
You know what the show is, right?
I have never watched a single episode.
Ridiculousness is a famous skater guy and his friends react to skate clips.
And other variety of like home video and memes.
Oh, so
it's America's Funniest Home Videos, but with like skater bros.
So yeah, so just reaction videos. Okay, just the pre. Okay. Oh my god.
It literally is a content mill. It's just
yeah. It's literally just let's react to some funny videos.
It is the sloppiest slime you can ever shove down your trough whenever you're watching actual turkey.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. I still feel bad that I didn't really watch any movies in October. Well, I should probably get another image on screen because I don't want the viewers to be staring at OJ's mug.
I don't think Bus is it. Boy, are you recording the chat?
I am. I have been.
Oh, okay. Put the Running Man poster in. I can talk about going to see the Running Man.
All right, talk about Running Man. I'll get the poster for it.
Yeah, so I was cautiously optimistic for this movie because the original movie that Arnold made, it's probably like my least favorite Arnold movie. It's not bad. It's just it's very blasé as far as his stuff goes, in my opinion. And the book is just such a different story and such a better story, in my opinion, that when the trailer for this dropped, because I didn't even know this was happening until I saw the trailer. So I was like, oh, this looks much more like the book. And just the fact that they cast Glenn Powell, a man who looks much more like the character feels when you're reading the book, made me excited. And I have to say, it's still not like as good as I would want it to be, but it is much improved over the Arnold version, while splitting the difference between the Arnold version and the book. Like, it has a much closer to the book's story, but it still has the kind of humor and meathead fun of the Arnold version. And it does still have a happy ending, but it's not the happy ending that's in the Arnold version. They like go right up to where the book ending is, and then they say like, okay, here's why that ending wouldn't work in today's world. And I'm like, you know what? All right, you're right about that. And so they slap on a whole extra 10 minutes to be like, and here's the ending we came up with that does kind of work in today's world and still feels satisfying. And I don't know if it's going to feel satisfying for everybody, but for me, I was like, okay, that's a nice compromise. I'm fine with that leaving. And I had enough I enjoyed the movie enough throughout the rest of it that I was like, yeah, I'd still recommend this to anybody who's interested in. It's not something that like you need to go out of your way to see, but if you see the trailer or you like the book and you're interested, I'd say give it a shot. The only real complaint I would have is just like you went out of your way to cast regular ass man looking Glenn Powell and then you still have a very exploitative fucking look at this sexy man scene where he's running around in a towel for like 15 minutes. But that's just solid.
Did
Yeah,
anybody
yeah,
have to split?
Anybody had
Sorry?
to? We got to split.
Did anybody
No,
have
they
to split?
they did not keep that line.
Ah.
I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
No shot. That's my favorite thing about those movies.
Ah, damn. Okay,
Or
that's
that
fair.
movie.
My thing, like I've been seeing a lot of weird reactions to this movie because film Twitter always gotta have their hot takes. They always got or film Bluesky or whatever. The film people of the people who are into it film because a lot of people are like, man, Edgar Wright hasn't put out a banger since Baby Driver. Like I didn't like Last Night in Soho. Like this better be
Edgar
good.
Wright only puts out a banger every once in a while. He's a very specific director, and not everything he makes is going to hit for everybody.
Yeah, and I guess like those like hardcore fans are just being like, "Oh man, Edgar Wright hasn't been himself," or it's like whatever. I feel that's stupid. I'm just like, "Oh, this director hasn't been himself." They just
He made a
doing
great
different
documentary,
things.
though.
What was it?
Sparks Brothers.
Oh yeah, I guess. Well, film Twitter doesn't care about documentaries. So,
They don't care about film. Documentary is the origin point for all of cinema.
True. And I'm just saying.
What do you think all those early experiments were? They were documenting.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to call everyone posers because I don't think they actually like they don't care about actual film. They only care about
posers and fucking hot takes. I do have something else I could say about Running Man.
All right, say it.
This is the first time I've ever seen Michael Cera act. Like, actually come off like a different person in a movie. Because he always plays the same kind of role. Yeah. Even in Scott Pilgrim, he doesn't feel like fucking Scott Pilgrim from the comic. He just feels like Michael Cera in the Scott Pilgrim movie. In this, I was like, oh, they came up with a character that is suited to him, but it's built around his strengths, and it works for him. Because it is a character from the book, but they embellish it quite a bit.
Yeah. Also, question: do you recognize Michael Cera as Robin in the Lego Batman movie?
I fucking hate that movie.
Oh, I forgot. My bad. Oh, I'm so sorry.
We forgot that Simeon hates fun.
No, he liked the. I forgot.
Why do you hate the Lego Batman movie?
So, it's on the nose, and it's a bunch of ideas that I've already seen.
Fair. All right. But like, yeah. I mean, I guess the only other like Michael Cera thing you've probably seen is Barbie. So like, yeah. And
he's fun in Barbie, but he's also playing to type in that.
And he's literally playing the odd man out. You know.
Know what? I haven't seen, but everything I've seen of him from the trailers, it looks like a great performance. Michael Cera in the recent Anderson film.
Oh, the one I was complaining about, one battle after another.
No.
A different one?
Is my brain being stupid?
Never, your brain's beautiful.
I don't know. I'm thinking of Anderson Cooper, and I'm like, that can't be right.
Wait, let me look up Michael Cera movies that have come out this year.
Hold on, I know the vibe of the movie, and I can't remember the filmmaker's name. Wes Anderson. I had the right name.
Oh, Wes Anderson. So it's
Wes Anderson, the Phoenician Scheme.
The Phoenician Scheme. Yeah, I still need to see that one. I've only You go.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just gonna say, well, good for Michael Cera. I'm glad that he's finally starting to stretch his wings, but I probably will never see that because every time I've seen a trailer for a Wes Anderson movie, and I'm like, that's not my vibe, and I'm not gonna watch that just because I don't want to make people mad.
That's fair.
All right, time to put every Wes Anderson film on my AF list.
There's only like
trying to get me to quit the channel again?
No, I just really enjoy Wes Anderson.
I do.
I've only watched the what's the one? Not the Scheme. It was the one that came out in 2022. It was like 2023. It was Asteroid City. Yeah, that's the only one I've watched, but it's a really good one. I haven't seen Fantastic Mr. Fox, which is weird because I'm an animation.
Yeah,
Fantastic Fox is great.
Mr. Fox is the only one I've actually seen because my sister owned it when I was a kid.
Is it Jojo Rabbit or whatever?
No, that's
Time Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
Similar vibe. There's a few others that are good. There's a few dramatic ones that are good.
Grand Budapest Hotel is great.
I want to watch the one with Willem Dafoe in the fish movie. The water movie. I forgot what.
Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Yeah, that one. I want to watch that one.
But speaking of directors and not liking things, can we talk about the fucking set photos for Nolan's The Odyssey? It looks so bad. It looks so fucking bad, dude.
Why does it look? No, it looks exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, it looks like The Odyssey. It just looks like.
It looks like a bunch of fucking actors trying to make themselves feel better about their lives by going out and LARPing.
Or
I guess.
Or Simeon, you can understand the history of cinema and how it relates to functionally biblical epics. It looks like a classic like Ben-Hur. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, I know that's what he's going for, but I'm just like, I'm sorry, I can't see past fucking beautiful boy Tom Holland in his fucking play pretend armor.
So here's the thing. I have become recently familiar with the Odyssey through Epic the Musical, and I am just like I am very curious to see not a more pure version, because there's no, it's like 1 billion books long. You can't really do a pure version on film. But I
think there's like 13 books found. There's more.
Yeah, there's like an entire section where I probably like 10 books is like him on a boat or some shit. Anyway, but the point I'm trying to
Berserk is the Odyssey.
I guess we'll see. Yeah, but I'm very curious to see a more like refined version of the Odyssey that isn't like a TikTok musical. As well.
No, I like the story of the Odyssey. I've read bits and pieces of it. I'm just predisposed not to like Chris Nolan. And when you show me all these fucking super famous actors in very basic looking costumes that I'm sure a lot of work actually went into them, shut up. It rings so false to me, and it feels like such a fucking vanity project for super famous director man and his friends.
Fair. I mean, that's how I kind of feel about Dune. Here, let me go grab them. That's how I kind of feel about Dune. So
here's the thing: I grew up with the original version of Odyssey as a musical. Oh, brother, where art thou?
Oh, I gotta watch that one sometime. Yeah, here is the.
Oh my god!
What?
Sorry. No, Buster not having seen.
Oh, brother, where art thou?
Defines me.
Yeah, here are some pictures from the Empire. They look.
Yeah, it's that one of fucking Matt Damon and the one of Anne Hathaway and Tom Holland.
That picture of Matt Damon looks like Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, it does not look like Matt. I was like, that's Matt Damon.
This movie looks like it's going to be big with boomers, and I'm not going to give a shit about it
anymore. Right?
It doesn't look like it's going to be a bad movie, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's going to be a technical marvel, and it's going to be great on the big screen and great on your massive home theater.
Did you hear about the miles of actual literal film that Christopher Nolan fucking...
Yeah.
Tim, you do realize film always was in miles, right?
Yeah.
I'm just quoting him directly.
Oh, yeah, it's because he's one of the few filmmakers who wants to keep using the analog format.
And to that I say, okay, Grandpa.
Steven Spielberg still does.
Yes.
It's thoughts like that get us where AI is now. Fuck you.
That fucking image of Tom Holland, he looks like he's in a fucking porn parody.
I mean, he looks like a young Greek boy, so...
Yeah, maybe you've just been watching... Maybe you've just been... I don't know. I don't know.
He looks like he's not wearing pants below where that image cuts off, and he's about to go have some fun butt times.
So how about this? Let me ask you this question. Tickle your brain, Simeon. What about the image is setting that off on you?
It's the makeup, it's the lighting, it's just the fact that Tom Holland has a face that's way too recognizable. I know armor from that time would look simple, but it's the fact that it looks simple in a big Hollywood movie that bothers me.
But I mean, if they're going for accuracy, it's gonna be like that.
Yeah. I mean,
I think you're just very used to hyper-stylized.
I'm not saying what he's doing is wrong. I'm saying it is not my vibe, and it looks silly to me.
It might not actually be accurate.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is...
by a pretty
I-
good shot.
It's
It
probably not
is
accurate.
later
Well,
Roman and like other parts of Roman, but for the time that it would have been, it might not actually
Yeah,
be.
because Odyssey is pretty Hellenistic, isn't it?
I decided to look it up because like I recognize it to be authentic in some ways, but I was like, I wonder if that's period specific, or I wonder if it's just like what people think of like Roman soldiers in that way. And it kind of leans a little bit like it's got more detail than just like some of the more basic armor, but it doesn't have some of the other parts.
Okay, that's Byzantine. I don't want Byzantine. I want pretty Hellenistic.
Byzantine.
Why are we? Oh my god! Apparently, the trailer's already in some theaters. It's just like I haven't actually seen it because they haven't uploaded online. So I guess they're doing like, oh, you can only
I've
see
seen
the
trailer
trailer.
for it.
Yeah, I've seen
In
some
theater?
trailers.
I've seen like
A
the little
teaser
like
trailer,
the
yeah.
bit on the.
Okay, I haven't seen any like moving footage. I've only seen these pictures of Matt Damon and friends.
Here's the thing.
and
Okay, you
Friends,
know what
the
it
new
is?
hit sitcom coming to CBS.
That's accurate of like the armor that officers would wear. Because they would get metal plates shaped like that more often than not. Regular rank and file would just get like leather armor. Yeah.
Which I did see some of the people in the background.
Well, anyway, let's
Like,
talk
I
about
don't know
this.
how accurate this is, but like rank and file guys would be wearing stuff like that.
Rank and vile people.
Anyway, you guys heard
Something slutty about the thigh.
like, can we just keep
Well,
talking about shitty, overrated movies from like
Actually, I'd like to
director
talk about a good movie preview that dropped recently. Did you guys see the teaser trailer for Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die?
No.
No.
Okay, so this is a new project that's coming out from like I forget what his name is, but it's an on the rise indie director, who's done a couple of notable things in recent years, and it's going to be basically an expanded YouTube sketch, from what I understand of the premise, which is guy comes back from a horrible future where everything's AI and everybody's a fucking tech zombie, and he's trying to prevent it. It's directed by Gore Verbinski.
I'm looking at this. He's not really like an indie guy. He's pretty
Yeah,
old.
he's-
Not Blorpa Skingo.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe I just hadn't heard of him
dude,
before.
he
but, like,
directed
he
The
direct-
Ring.
He directed the first
Oh.
3 Pirates of the Caribbeans and Rango.
that's the same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an
Okay.
accomplished director. He's been on this place.
I'm fucking stupid. I don't know movies.
Oh,
I
he's-
just know this movie looks fun because it's got Sam Rockwell as Funny Future Man and also Michael Pena.
He also directed The Lone Ranger.
Okay, you know what?
Well, they ain't all gonna be winners.
Yeah, can't all be
Well, here's the
winners.
thing. It makes sense. He came off of Pirates, and Disney was like, "Hey, you want to try our next attempt at a franchise action thing?"
Yeah,
It makes sense.
makes sense.
But yeah, no, the movie looks really cute and funny, and I'm cautiously optimistic about it. Though it does have an early February release date, which is always like the movie expects it. The studio expects it to either do crazy numbers on Valentine's Day or just bomb.
It had a premiere at Fantastic Fest, so it's like, and it's already getting like good buzz. So I guess
Mhm.
we'll see. Like, it'll probably be like a critical darling that like made modest amounts, is my guess.
Yeah, it's not going to be another Kingsman.
But I'm interested in this, like based on the premise and just the actors. So yeah, I'll definitely put this on. I was just gonna I was gonna complain more about freaking big Hollywood directors because Avatar Fire and Ash or whatever bullshit
Oh,
coming
God.
out.
You could call it
Yeah,
fire
right.
and ass.
What fucking happened to you, man? You used to be cool.
He
Okay,
never won.
know what? I saw an interview with Guillermo del Toro where he was talking about,
Yeah.
being friends with James Cameron early on and being like a roommate of his for a bit. Apparently, he was coming up with the idea for Avatar all the way back in the 90s.
Oh no, he had the copyright registered before the Nickelodeon show went into production. It was going to be called just Avatar, and then they ran into legal trouble with Cameron, and they had to call it Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, he's always had this on his mind. It's not,
Yet
why did you
comes
fall off?
like the
It's,
most
oh my god, you were
underdeveloped
always
child
on the cliff.
squad ever.
Yeah, he was always on the edge. He was always on the edge, and then he finally took the plunge.
But I do like
into-
Guillermo del Toro just being like, no, he's my friend. He helped me
yeah,
get started.
that's fair.
So
that's
I
fair.
watched
I
the
mean,
movie.
like, I'm not
Respect loyalty like that. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro is fucking. It's great.
Doodoo the Clown to the rescue. This is awesome, Cody. This is awesome.
Damn, why are you posting selfies, my bro?
If I was gonna be, that'd be me right there.
Yeah, Doodoo the Clown. You just clowning around town.
I feel like I'd want suction cup like Krusty the Clown hair since I'm bald,
Yeah.
instead of like a clown fro.
Oh yeah, I just watched the first 40 minutes of Frankenstein before I had to go to bed, and then I just didn't continue it.
I need to watch Frankenstein.
It's interesting. I like the set design. I think it's a bit dry for me, but it's like, it's the Frankenstein story, so it makes sense,
It's
I
old
wanted to
gothic.
watch
That's
it
more
during-
going to be dry.
I
Yeah.
wanted to watch it during Spooky Month, but there was no theater close enough to me, so now I'm just like, okay, we're waiting until next year's Spooky Month.
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
I'll probably watch it in like terms of like, oh, it's the last week of the year. I gotta watch all the movies that I didn't watch like I did last
Hey,
year.
fucking
Next time,
Adam
Spooky
YMS.
I'm not okay. And that's just a general film thing to do. It's like not YMS like specific. I guess it's like the only like film guy you follow. I
He's
don't
the
know.
only guy I ever watched that did it, and
Alright.
watched past tense.
Yeah, but okay, that's fair. No, completely understandable. What else? I mean, I was like, I honestly, I feel so bad for the people who are just like, I was gonna, I don't know what I'm gonna say anymore. I think I just fart. I keep farting. I don't know.
You
I think I'm
could-
going crazy.
You could just say words, Buster.
Words.
I was gonna keep talking about like, oh, James Cameron sucks because like I remember like I don't know if this is confirmed or not, but they're apparently gonna have a preview for Avengers Doomsday in front of Avatar Fire and Ash. So it's like, damn, you're getting a double dose of oof on
Yeah.
that day.
We
I
don't
remember
know if
saying
Doomsday is going to be oof yet. Come on.
The production's been pretty oof. Let's be real.
The production's oof. Let's be real.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they've
never try
literally
to
been
judge
making
something
the
before
Marvel
it comes
movies like
out.
wrestling matches since Age of Ultron, so
True,
I'm
yeah, this is
not
just- this is-
worried.
Yeah, this is just the apex of just this like dumbass like way of making like movies.
Yeah. I don't know. Simu Liu has been pretty hype about it.
Kind of his
Of course he's
job.
hype. He's finally in another one of these fucking movies.
Yeah, after
Give him
like
patience.
5 years. He
Yeah.
didn't even get a cameo in like any of the Disney Plus shits. I don't know.
They greatly underestimated how much of a hit Shang-Chi was.
I mean,
Yeah.
it came
I
out
think
literally
they
the year
fucked it.
after pandemic. Like, so it's like it wasn't like it did modest for like post-pandemic numbers, but it didn't really do anything else like outside
But
of that.
it's been like the biggest release they've had since Endgame, I feel.
Yeah, I guess.
In terms of like people talking about it positively. I don't know numbers wise because I don't pay
Numbers.
attention to
Yeah,
Thunderbolts, FF.
Yeah, people like Thunderbolts. I still see positive people be like, yeah, Thunderbolts
Mhm.
was like, I didn't like, even people who didn't like FF like were like, yeah, Thunderbolts was cool.
I mean, also, here's the thing. All the people who kind of like skipped out on FF are watching it on Disney going like, wow, this is really fucking good.
Yeah, I did give it a rewatch when it hit Brisney Gus, and it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Anyway, you
definitely
guys
do
want
wanna
to see a cool bike I saw while I was door dashing yesterday?
Oh, sure. Show me the bikes. We
Sure.
like bike. We like bikes.
Look at this little fucker.
Oh shit! Is that a Tomos?
It looks like a
Come on.
scooter.
No, it was. I think it's a proper motorbike. I'm trying.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. It just gives me like
Champion
scooter
Ice
design.
Bear is what the sticker on it says.
It just
Yeah,
got
I
like
mean, it's
scooter
like a
design
250cc bike at the very least, though. It's like a scooter engine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's only a scooter if it's under 50cc in Florida, so probably I don't know.
Yeah,
Well,
I've
we
been
got
doing a
scooters on the
shit ton of
highway out here, so I
DoorDashing.
mean,
No.
maybe I'm not
Okay,
referring to
let me correct
scooter in that
myself.
way.
50cc, you can ride a under 50cc bike without a motorcycle license in the state of Florida.
Right on. You know, I've just been doing a shit ton of door dashing because I'm trying to get some extra money for the local toy show next weekend. And I saw that
Understandable.
while I was going into a Mexican restaurant yesterday, and I was just like, "Oh, that looks like something Boingo would like to see."
I was gonna try not to mention blockies this time.
Do it.
Is
Do
it
it.
is it the Megatron they just showed? Oh,
Oh my god! What the heck? What is the okay? So for those who
mean-
aren't looking at their screen, Cody just shared a very long Optimus Prime trailer with multiple wheels.
what is that? Like 20 axles?
Yeah,
Can
20
y'all
axles.
blame me for
No, it's a
wanting to
good
say
one.
something about it's bionicle cars?
Bionicle cars.
We're
Oh
reaching
my god.
points that we've never thought possible, and I know I'll never be able to return to what was, but this is what is.
This is what. Yeah, you know what? Screw what was. We have what is.
God damn it! All different types of wheels and everything, and there's diecast in there, and I don't even know if it's gonna make it to the United States, dude. That's super neat. Happy to see it.
Thanks.
They're showing fucking huge block. I've seen people on fucking social media posting huge new blockies displays at stores, so I don't think you have to worry too much. I think
Yeah, because like.
they're forcing it so hard, it's gonna happen, terror for no terror.
Yeah, because I even just seen like hobby shops just be like, here's a good chunk of blockies to buy, you know?
Yeah, all the super deformed guys are coming into that. Doesn't. That's not the way to say that.
SD! Just say SD!
It's the proper way to say it, but not in the way that I phrased it.
Also, Cody, I've been watching some Gundam. I forgot to mention, I watched
Which Gundam?
Gundam Wing, because it's still on YouTube.
Ooh.
And I've watched the first 13 episodes. I still need to continue more. I've just been like, I want to flock in for it.
Is this your first time, or is this a
first time with Gundam Wing? First time with Gundam Wing.
Ooh, that's exciting. It is.
Oh my
yeah.
god, Boingo, did you find the bike?
Yeah.
Hell
Thank
yeah,
you,
dude.
Ice Bear TV. Oh, that's a cool bike.
125 cc. I was off.
Oh wait,
$1,555.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's not that bad compared to like other similarly kind of.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
For like a city scooter, that's excellent.
Because hold
funny,
on, there's
looking at it again, it kind of looks like the like dinky bike you'd see the Kamen Rider protagonist riding in the first episode before he gets his powers.
Yeah.
I'm trying to show you like a comparable bike.
Are you going to show him the City Turbo bike?
No, it's still a Honda.
Oh no, you said Honda.
It is a Honda bike. This is a
Post
comparable.
a picture of the bike that comes with the City Turbo.
This is a comparable bike. It's the Trail 125. Same amount of CC.
Sick.
Oh yeah, same amount of CC. Seems to be a similar kind of idea and setup. How much is this? That's starting at $4,099.
Definitely a bit more.
But it's Honda.
Yeah.
Honda makes good
What you
bikes.
eating, Boingo?
Hot tamales.
Nice.
Ooh.
Hot too.
Yeah,
That's a
get
bigger
those
bike.
hot.
That is twice the size of bike, but that is.
Same CC though.
Oh wait, Boingo, have you been hearing about the Marvel Rivals update?
My boy Gambit's in it.
Yeah, like I'm gonna show you the art that's
They
been
added
breaking.
Gumbo to Rivals.
Yeah,
I've been
this is
working, so I haven't had a chance to fucking play anything.
Yeah, same.
That's it. That's their relationship.
Yeah, it's so good.
That is actually a reverse of the original like art that's based off of, and I only ever want to see this version because she is stronger than him anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's
She
a flying
absolutely
brick.
could fucking hold him up like that. I fucking love it.
Why do they have what I want?
Oh,
They're fictional characters.
My favorite comment that I saw somebody make about this is like, my boy Gambit is so dedicated to his love that he became a support to support her.
I think they're even
There's like-
playing with like his lobotomy lore in his role.
Oh no.
No,
Okay.
okay, hold on, let me explain. Gambit's power was basically going to keep growing and getting bigger and bigger, and he didn't want that because it was dangerous, so he went and got part of his brain removed to make it so his power wouldn't get out of control.
Oh.
That's what, so it's a lobotomy, but it's not a lobotomy.
That is some Marvel ass shit right there.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it, but it's also like, damn, man.
Actually, you know what? I'm still on the Honda site. This seems to be much more a comparison to the bike that you found. Like, quite literally, it looks like a knockoff of this guy.
Post the City Turbo companion bike.
Oh, Honda City, Moto Campo.
I almost bought that fucking masterpiece figure that comes with that the other day because it was like almost 50% off on BBTF.
They still technically make a Moto Campo. It's just electric now. But yeah, it's a little scooter, but it folds up and you can turn it into a suitcase.
Yeah.
Look at that. It looks like a robot with his he's got his neck sunken into his shoulders.
Yeah, he looks like a Star Wars droid.
Who up warring in the stars?
Yeah, that is very Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't collect masterpiece Transformers, but if I did, hell, if I had the money that day, I would have get this guy.
Money that day. Damn.
Yeah, when he was on sale.
Oh, that is a cool looking figure. I'll give you that. I always you guys keep talking about bikes and carts and shit, and I don't know, something
Barts?
happened. Bart, yeah, keep talking about Bart Simpson. Yeah, he's
I
not
do a
Simpson
wrestling rant.
No, I was trying to segue into the freaking Bunliff antics happening this week because she's been busy girl.
Oh,
What?
I don't know.
Why did you Simeon? That was like
I misread where the sentence was going.
Oh, okay. So first up, I guess the thing Glitch is doing a Black Friday sale, and they hired Bunlift to the developer of
Nightmare
Cards or Bloodborne cards, like the PS1 Bloodborne card remake with Glitch characters, and it's really funny. I need to play it.
So that's what that is. I thought they made a whole game from scratch.
No, they just took their existing game and reskin.
Added some with new voice lines and cosmetics and shit. Yeah.
Okay, because I was watching that video and I was like, this all looks really cool, but I just don't give a shit.
Hey, you're not a kart racer?
I like kart racers, but it's not something I go out of my way to play now, and also I don't feel a need to buy any of that merch they showed.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do like the bit of the fucking Pomni cart being Kang forcibly morphed into one of those little kid racers.
Yeah. I didn't even realize it's Kane until you pointed it out. Damn.
He's got the top hat and funny colored eyes.
I just thought it was the McDonald's cart. At that point,
I guess that's a Little Tykes car.
Little Tyke. Yeah. I get McDonald's and Little Tykes confused. They have the very similar color palette.
Ow.
One serves food, one serves plastic.
Yeah,
Buster, were you fed plastic as a child?
Maybe.
Buster, did you eat plastic as a baby?
We all ate plastic. Everybody in this party. Everybody on the
globe he coming in when he who is without sin cast the first spring-loaded missile.
Also, apparently the freaking model, the 3D model resource thing that rips video game models already got their hands on the PS1 models. That's fun.
Way.
But I mean, Bunlift also fucking dropped their animated pilot.
Yeah, I was about to reference that. So Bunlift did a little pilot Kickstarter for basically, oh my god, my self-insert is so cool. Nah, it's not. It's more than that. I know some people are simplifying it to oh, look how cool my fursona is. It's a bit more than that, and I'm very curious to see how it will go. It
feels more like I came up with a show and I casted my fursona as a character in it.
Yeah. It's all done with PS1 graphics. It's pretty neat animation shit.
It's gotten successful. Yeah. That's good. It's always nice to see projects for creators you enjoy seeing succeed.
Yeah.
Almost didn't go off the ground because they had some weird tax things with Kickstarter.
Yeah, because of the government shutdown.
Speaking of Kickstarters and whatnot, I'm just now realizing, have I ever talked about Mythic XD on the podcast?
Possibly.
You've talked about Mythic Legions. So.
No, this is separate but complementary to Mythic Legions.
All right, talk about this shit.
All right, because this is probably my last chance to until mine actually comes in. Mythic XD is the second Kickstarter from High School Creations, who previously did Wall XD, which was basically a modular street wall diorama system for like if you take action figure photos and you want to have it look like they're in the middle of a New York or other urban area, excuse me. Um, and I didn't pay too much attention to or even go in on that until those started shipping out because I already had a diorama that kind of fit that need. So I just figured like, well, I hope it happens for people who want it, but it's not for me. And then this comes out and it's the same concept, but for like medieval era castles. And it's perfect to go with things like Mythic Legions and Dungeons and Dragons figures. And I'm like, all right, let's take a look at this. And after I read through it, I was like, yeah, okay. So I backed for two sets, and it looks like it's gonna fund. It's got 4 days left to go, and they only need a few $1,000s, which they've been getting a few $1,000s per day. So I'm pretty sure
It's
it's gonna
plastic, right?
happen. Yeah, it's plastic. It's all snapped together. Essentially what you get is like a wall and a base and a bunch of little like add-ons for a base. Like you can put a window in there. It can be a regular window or a stained glass window on this. Um, and there's like turret-looking tops that are going to be a stretch goal and a big gate door that's a stretch goal. Um, and a couple other neat things about it. One thing that just unlocked because they said like if we back if we get funded before the 1 day to go deadline, we'll have a weapons rack that comes with it. And they revealed that at Legion's Con last weekend, what the weapons rack actually looked like. And then 2 days later, it was like, all right, we're close enough. We're just going to say this is back now. So that's coming with it. And it just looks like a neat, solid little set. And the best thing about it is, like I said, it's the first set was modular. This is too. It's meant to be like you can have just a couple walls, which is what I paid for, or you can buy so many of them that you can build out a whole castle just with this. And also, they're using all the same pegs and ports, so it is compatible with the previous Wall XD set. And they've said as long as these Kickstarters keep working, they want to keep making different iterations on this formula. And I just think it's a neat little way to do dioramas.
Yeah.
I wanted to go for those the scaffolding and like uh, almost like prison-esque like towers and fences. This one or that one company was doing. It was all over Big Bad Toy Store for a while, but they were only like 3 3/4 inch, I think. Like they weren't really scaled for GI Joe, and like that's just what I planned on having.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it seems cheaper still to do it that way than to even buy like the wall sets that GI Joe did release, because both of those sets like went up and just went down.
Well, I think they majorly underestimated the popularity of those because those were both Pulse exclusives. And I'm like, you should have sent those to mass retail because they all sold out instantly. And now they go for crazy money on the aftermarket. And it's like, well, you said it was going to be like a wall system that people could buy multiples of and build up. So, of course, everybody bought as many as they could.
I did not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody who's like a 40-year-old GI Joe collector with crazy money in their savings.
I want to know the real amount of like people who are the whales of the GI Joe, because I know it's going to be like a number that would probably make us just like shocked and maybe a little disgusted.
I think it's probably fairly big because remember that's a line that was dead for a few years, and there are a number of guys who just collect GI Joe. Like that is their only thing, and like I think while it was dead, they might have reverted into and got some more obscure vintage stuff they didn't have yet, but on the whole, I'm sure there were a lot of guys who were just like, "Oh, there's no new GI Joe. I guess I'm not buying toys for a while." And then Classified happened, and they were like, "Holy shit! Look at all this stuff."
I just know like some of the people who I've talked to who are like old veterans who are like running toy shops and stuff like that. Like these guys would buy like bulk has labs, like 4, like 8 or 10 fucking vamps, Just like unimaginable amounts of money spent, 100% on GI Joe.
Oh yeah, that's
Like-
totally their audience. Is those kind of guys, and you and me are just lucky to be along for the ride.
Well, I'm just happy to like get some of it. But I think even if I could, even if I had more space, I still wouldn't have much more than what I have already. I'd probably have gotten the Snowcat maybe,
Yeah.
but
Well,
I
I'm gonna
still
be on
would
the
have felt the
lookout
same
for
about it.
Retro Cover Girl and the Awe Striker at the toy show next weekend, but there's not a ton else that I'm like dying to have at the
Oh
moment.
yeah, the Awe Striker. I gotta get
Yeah,
that.
that just came in. That just started showing up
just-
for people.
It's off my radar because I had one. It was one of the vehicles that I actually did have for 3 3/4 inch. I still have it actually. One of the only other vehicles I ever had was like the His Tank that I got like the year before I got the classified His Tank, and then I had Serpentor's Chariot that came with the. I wish they would fucking do it, but it's like the other like little tiny GI Joe like. It is an anti-aircraft gun, but they call it a tank. It's got like four barrels, and it's like one guy sits in it. It's almost like a gun sled.
The fucking oh god, I don't know. I thought I had it for a second and it's gone.
My main thing is there's a bunch of cool little vehicles they could be doing, and they're doing none of them. Like
Yeah.
they're getting to them so slow.
Well, I think they're just taking their time. They want the line to last.
They are doing some interesting stuff. They're getting more into like the brightly colored ones, like I want.
Yeah, I mean, they announced a freaking Ninja Force character finally.
I'm just like what I knew would keep them going is keeping them going. Just like reuse of existing things because they made so many different parts that they could pretty much recolor them and make what looks like a brand new figure. Is that reuse? Does it really matter? Because like the base of like the original figures is still pretty good. Like
Yeah.
But
Well, and
they
they're
are
also
still doing
using it in a way
special.
that plays to their strengths, like that Steeler and Short Fuse set that just came out. I look at that and I go, that just looks like a couple army builder guys, but they are from that original wave of real American hero guys. So like the boomers are going crazy over them, but also like that's all reuse except for the heads.
Well, yeah, but like also those like the Joes back then compared similarly to the Cobras because like the Cobras would be like, oh, this is the same kind of toy or like this is the same Cobra Trooper, but we recolored them and gave them a different kit.
Yeah,
and like
because the original premise
what
for the
you wanted.
line.
You wanted the different kits.
Well, the original premise for the line, back when they were rebooting it from 70s Joe into Real American Hero, was that it was just supposed to be more articulated versions of the army men you would get at the dollar store. It was just like, here's a guy with a generic code name and a specialty. And they took that to Marvel, and Marvel was like, well, who are they going to fight? And what are they like as people? And they were like, well, maybe you should come up with that. And then they did, and they started collaborating on toys from there.
So it works both ways.
Yeah.
I like seeing them do like the 40th anniversary ones or whatever. The going back through, like I still want the firefighter if I could find him. I will probably buy the police cop if it shows up in Ross. It's just
Yeah, that's something I got to get on sale. I do want to get it because I have a couple specific photo ideas in mind, but I got to
his
get it
shield's
on
going to
sale.
someone else immediately.
Not even that. It's like I look at that and I'm like, oh, I have a Matt Murdock figure. I can take a figure of Matt Murdock trying to like go and be a lawyer for somebody and the cops obstructing him.
He'd be perfect with any Punisher figure.
Mhm.
Today we're
But yeah, the All Striker's cool. There's a few snow vehicles of smaller stature that I wish they would get to.
Yeah. Insane that they still haven't done Zartan's Swamp Skier.
Is it though?
I don't know.
Because like there is a lot of vehicles out there for the GI Joe like 3 3/4 inch that like had a base, got recolored, and then got again a different kit of weapons and attachments, and was then like the bad guy vehicle, and it worked perfectly.
Oh
and
yeah,
they would work in
that's how
lore
we
of like,
got
oh, they
the
stole
vamp and the
it, or
stinger.
So like,
And
there's
that's
plenty
part
of
of the
little
reason
ones that
why I
they could
want
do
the
that
Awe
way.
Striker is like I would like to have the vamp, but it's going for 3 times its original price on the secondary market right now. And I got the stinger for $50 at a BBTS flash sale. So now I'm like, Man, I hope I can get like a bundle deal on the All Striker at a con.
I've seen it a few times, but like I love my vamp, but I wouldn't want two vamps. I'd rather have like what you would always see, and like a bunch of different vehicles riding out together against a bunch of other vehicles riding out together,
Yeah.
or displaying them in different settings. Most of the vehicles that I have right now would work pretty much any setting I'd put them in. That's the main reason why I didn't get the Snowcat, is because I don't have enough Arctic anything to really support that. And I'm sure by the time it comes out, we'll get that. But we're probably gonna get the like weird little like snow skiff thing, and like I mean, shit, they could do a snow speeder, not a snow speeder, but like a snowmobile.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, I don't know if they don't have anything to support that. They did that Pulse exclusive snow job. They've done a couple
it's
different
not a
snow
sub.
serpents.
They've
Yeah,
done
but it's
two
another
snow
snow-based
serpents.
character. He'd be hanging out with Frostbite.
Well, yeah,
The
but
fucking
like,
Arctic Bat is there.
but the Arctic Bat's hard to find. I never really saw it in any stores around here. You could find it on Amazon sometimes, but usually for like markup.
I stumbled across it at a GameStop back when it came out.
I only saw the gold one at a GameStop, and I bought it when
Mhm.
I found it. And Snow Job, like I said, that's a Pulse exclusive, so like
Snow job.
you had to buy them there.
Oh wow,
I
what are you, a
still,
robot chicken rider?
I want to see a Fumbles. Give me a Fumbles figure.
I want the fridge. I want fucking
I think we're
what's his
getting the
name?
fridge.
Sneak Peek. They gotta do Sneak Peek at some point. I would like to get Frostbite, or hell, we're talking about snow stuff. Give me that Arctic version of Stalker that comes with like a whole canoe.
Yeah, see, that'd be neat. Canoes are less interesting, but that
You heard it
just in
here
general.
first, folks. Cody
Yeah,
hates canoes.
Yeah,
it is
this
the
one.
what is it? So they're redoing that. They're doing the snow hiss tank. Sorry, they're making a snow hiss tank off of my existing money that I paid for the original hiss tank.
Oh, you don't
I'm
fucking
sorry.
come on.
Come on, I mean, like,
It's still made to order. They're just switching over to the other fucking format that is sort of subsuming HasLab. And like people have been asking since the His Tank closed, are they ever going to release it in different colors without electronics for less?
is it gonna be for less?
I don't know. It might be for the same price because of inflation, but I know it's not going to have electronics. I think they said that when they showed it.
I wouldn't mind another one without electronics. It's a silly concept to me, or at least there's some thinking to do around it. To be like, all right, well, this is something that was funded by a fan, and it is the same
But
engineering.
that's putting a little too much sauce into the idea of HasLab. And I know they do that too, but I always thought that was silly. Because the thing about HasLab is it's a glorified pre-order. It always has been. Like they put a number on, we want this many in order to be able to do this. But it was kind of clear from the moment they fudged the numbers with, I think, Unicron it was, that like, oh, this is always something that they're going to try as hard as they possibly can to make happen because they've already budgeted in the tooling and everything.
Which is
I
why
don't
the
know though. I mean,
failed
they have
HasLabs
failed.
hurt all the more. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with that bit too. It's silly. Especially when they do ones that like you look at and you're like, oh, that's not gonna happen, like those fucking Tron figures.
Yeah. Bro, I'm still upset. I'm still upset.
What's the update on that one? I wonder. I haven't.
I
Probably
never looked at it a second time.
Yeah, I think we all just looked at it and be like, "That's stupid."
Let me
I'm
open
opening
Pulse
Pulse right now.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, it has 8 days left. Where's the backer number?
1,165 out of 10,000.
Oh, there's no way in hell.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Can
It's
we just
something,
release
right?
toys normally? Can we just release toys
Disney's
normally?
got to be looking at Hasbro being like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, what?
Maybe
First
they
the
insisted
Rancor.
on it. Maybe they insisted.
I think they might be okay right now because it seems like they're gearing Legends more towards what collectors want, and they've been throwing out prequel characters in Black Series left and right, and from what I understand, those sell right now.
Yeah, because it's hard to find them sometimes. I still ain't
Mhm.
never seen a Super Battle Droid organically.
That's crazy.
I really get a
But
kick
see,
out of the way Cody says Super Battle Droid all the time. I don't know why. It just
it's my
really,
favorite one.
yeah.
I wanted 6 of them by now.
Oh damn, that's
How
actually
big
sad.
They've
do you
only
have?
made 3 different versions.
1.
Damn.
There's the one Cody has, which is just the regular release one. There's that 2-pack one that came with C-3PO
C-3PO.
Battle Droid, and it's got like some muddy wear and tear on it. That's just paint. And then there's the
I do
one,
want that 2-pack.
yeah. And then there's the GameStop free pack that has that and the 2 other droids based on how they look in Jedi Survivor. And
That
that
one
is the
has the
one.
cannon arm.
That is, yeah, I actually want that one because that's got new sculpting on it. That's got the fucking cannon arm, which should have just been a swappable piece on the regular release, in my opinion, but whatever. Um, and like, why haven't they just released the cannon arm version regularly yet? I don't understand that.
See, like, I really do think it's to sell. I think it's there's a little bit of sneakiness. That's
Yeah,
it.
obviously.
There is just a little bit of sneak. Like, with as obvious as it should be with like the clones and the droids and shit like that, they're always like, yeah, well, you'll get it in a way. You can
Mhm.
get this one shitbird if you buy
The
this massive
shitbird.
box. I do want the
Yeah.
box of droids. It's just like paying full price for that again. Like mainly because I guess I went through it with the regular battle droids of like paying full price again and again. Because
And the
Yeah,
problem with
like
it is, we're now at a point where it's like, yeah, I know, I understand, I Grunderland your fucking game. Just give me what I want already, and I'll play the game how you want me to. Like, I really fucking want them to do Waxer and Boyle, the two clones who get a focus episode in like the late first or early second season of Clone Wars, where they go save a little girl from becoming a fucking casualty of war. Um, but they haven't done them yet. And I'm like, okay, so at this point, they're gonna be like a Pulse exclusive 2-pack or like a fucking event exclusive somehow, but you just haven't done them yet. And this is the only line where they're probably gonna happen if they happen officially. So what the fuck is taking so long?
no Mr. Bones, which seems like
Mm-hmm.
they could have easily done that. So like, there's another version of the cannon arm super battle droid that they'll probably do, and we're probably gonna get that, and then get another re-release of the regular blue one.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be the jungle super battle droid.
Or like I've been
And it
playing through Jedi Survivor finally, and good game by the way. Cal has so many fucking outfits in that game, and they've only made like 2 of them. And I'm like,
they've made like
you
4
realize
Cal
there could be
figures.
like a Cal Kestis in every fucking wave? What are you doing?
did the game?
They
I heard the game like had a
they
shoddy
really did
launch,
do that
so
though.
maybe yeah. I heard the game had like a shoddy launch, so maybe not everyone is like enthused about Cal right now. I don't know.
So
Possible.
there's
I do know there's a bunch of Stars War chuds who don't even know who Marin are, who are like trying to pretend the figure is shelf warming and a failure on the line's part.
so they did the first release. They did another release that came with like a Lothcat. That was like the deluxe release, and he came with like a dual. He came with like 2 different outfits that you
Well,
could
those are
swap
from the
on him,
first
and like
game.
2
I'm
different.
talking about the second game.
Yeah, but still, they've reused those bits.
Yeah.
We got like Cowboy Cal with the gun
Yeah, that's
and the longsword.
yeah, he's from an Amazon exclusive pack that is the second game, and they also did his like box art outfit as a regular release, and I'm like, those outfits aren't bad, but like there's other outfits from the game that I've been wearing way more that I'd like to see as figures.
They did Evil Cal as well, but I think that's the other thing though, is there's
Mhm.
so many fucking Star Wars figures or characters that like maybe that's why. That's
Yeah.
probably why we're not
And they
getting
probably
one of
want
every
to
single
avoid
video.
a Luke situation where there was a time where the line got criticized like for making too many figures of Luke because he does have a bunch of different looks, but you're making another Luke, and you're not making Blorbo McShibabit from my favorite one episode of Rebels. What the hell's going on?
We ain't got no Deveronians.
Yeah, that's weird. They should fucking finish the heist crew from that episode in Mandalorian season 1. We have Bill Burr and we have the droid from that episode, but we still don't have the Twi'lek twins or Clancy Brown Deveronian.
I mean, they probably scanned them all for the face. Should have their
Exactly.
likenesses.
If they did the Deveronian, if they messed with the scale ever so slightly, they could do the other guy from Rebels, and then like one of the guys from the original molding. There's a couple other like we got the wolf, the wolf captain from Skeleton Crew, which that is one of the best Black Series figures I own. I think that thing is just crazy. Yeah, if you do you have that yet? Have you got it?
I have not gotten that yet. It's one I'd like to get, but I'm kind of hoping to see it at Ross because I know other people have.
It reminds me of what I used to be interested in Star Wars for. Like, without knowing a lot about the lore character, like, wow, that toy looks cool, and then the toy's good, and then I learn about the character. This is like the other way around now since I'm on a Star Wars for too long, but like, still, like, there's a wolf guy in the background of the canteen scene that I think we were maybe getting with like the. Did that HasLab fail too? The Cantina HasLab?
No, the Cantina HasLab went through, but that was vintage collection scale.
Yeah, I know. They always do that.
Also, while we were talking, I drew a little metal gnome.
Oh, look at this guy.
I drew a little metal gnome.
He's reminding me of seminal Marvel Comics character Elf with a Gun for some reason.
Let me look at that. Okay, is this
one of Steve Gerber's greatest gifts to comics?
Yep.
Magog?
I'm just now looking at that canoe picture, and like that gun to be mounted to a canoe would be like the craziest.
How do you spell this
thing.
name?
Hold on, I'm just gonna send you the picture.
It's just Elf with a Gun. It's spelled exactly how you think it would be.
Gun. Oh, there it is. Oh, that guy. Yeah, okay, I see it. Elf with a
That's
gun.
it. That's the whole gag.
All right. You want respect? I thought you said Alfred Magog, like it's like a name, like a freaking Scottish name, like Alfred Magog. I don't know. I didn't know he was just elf with a gun. I don't know.
Yep. That's just the kind of humor Steve Gerber had, where he would just be like, "Here's some random shit. All right, bye."
Bro was ahead of his time.
Bro was.
Now everyone be. Bro was ahead. I mean, we're technically all heads.
They should have let him direct the Howard the Duck movie.
Wait, that was a thing?
I don't know if that was a thing, but I know he created Howard the Duck, and there was a huge legal battle over it for a while.
Oh, okay.
The movie was weird.
I mean, yeah, everyone knows the movie is weird. Duck tits, you know?
Yeah. Future analytical fanboys topic.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yeah. Absolutely. Now the question is, who's gonna pull the trigger first?
I mean,
I'm putting it on my list as we speak.
Oh boy. Hey, can I tell you guys about what's been happening at work the past few days?
Sure.
Please do. Regale us with the tales of your life.
I might have to leave halfway through because it's starting to get a bit late.
I'll be quick.
I don't like you talking about your work day.
I'll be quick. So, I've been doing changeovers at the arena from one setting to another. So, like taking it from hockey to a concert, and concert to a basketball court. That's what we've done so far. So, when we were putting up the hockey stuff, I got 2 of my fingers caught in between the glass panes that are around the hockey ring. Smashed them. They're bruised to heck right now.
Ow.
That's
yeah, that happened. And here's the thing. Everyone who heard that I got my fingers caught immediately went, "Oh yeah, someone got their finger cut off with that one time." So I almost got my fingers cut off.
You couldn't have warned the fella before he set his hands on that?
Well, here's the thing. They were trying to get the glass in place, and I had my hand just in the wrong place, and it slid and bopped them.
So you got lucky.
I got very lucky.
Oh, RNG.
But the big fucking okay. To explain this, basically, it's very simple. Setting up the basketball court is you set up a row of things, and then you set up the next row, you connect them, and you slide them into place, right?
No.
They had gotten a brand new court, freshly painted, all the, like, brand new, really nice. They didn't send 3 of the pieces. So I was working from 11 p.m. last night till 9 a.m. this morning with a bunch of other guys just trying to put a thing together that didn't have all the pieces.
Wait, through the night?
Through the night.
How much overtime is that?
Well, automatically after midnight I get time and a half.
Good God.
So I had time and a half for all of that. And then once it's past 8 hours, I got time and a half again, I'm pretty sure. And we had a meal penalty because we had gone so far that we would have needed a second meal, and they did not have the ability to provide that. So probably, I think it might be time and a half again with that.
Huh.
So what you're saying is lobster's on you tonight.
Ugh. Fuck, I don't even want to move. Also,
That's
my
fair.
pants got fucking ripped.
It's your fault for having too much ass.
Oh my god.
We were moving a cart around, and the wheel just fucking caught my leg and ripped my pants open.
Oh, okay. Okay, so it wasn't like a natural fuck up.
No, it was just they got caught. It was just there. I got home at like 10:20. I fell asleep and I woke up at 4. My sleep is fucked right now.
Welcome to the club, buddy boy.
I
And
have a regular job.
I'm going back on Tuesday to take the basketball court out, set it up for another comedy show.
Aw.
Because we were setting up the first night, we were setting it up for Gabriel Iglesias.
On ice.
Yeah. And as we were waiting to go start doing things, he was walking out of the dressing rooms and he said, "Hey, be good." I was like, "Yeah, be safe." This is like, so I got to say hello to Gabriel Iglesias.
And he said, "Hey, Chris, I know you personally. I'm going to kiss you on the mouth right now. Come here."
Oh, speaking of things Boingo references.
He's like, "Oh my god, Boingo Writer, I listen to Modular Components every week on my way to the next show."
See, here's the thing. You're saying that and it's just making me feel very bleh.
But like Boingo, like there's a topic that we talked about like a couple weeks back that I need to follow up on.
Yeah.
Dispatch. Because I actually decided to play it for myself. I played the first 6 episodes. I'm waiting to get the boys together so we can finish it. So I'm waiting. I am dodging spoilers like I'm like really bad right now.
All I
Dispatch
know about
good.
this game is that everybody who's playing it is horny as fuck. Jesus Christ, y'all, calm down with that fan art.
I mean, the game itself. The game
I've watched
itself.
clips of it.
The game itself is pretty.
It's a raunchy workplace comedy. That's what it is.
Yeah.
People have also been making a lot of fan art of Moist Critical's character.
Yeah, the bat. Although my favorite character is Phenomenon. Like that's a funny ass character. He's voiced by the former voice of Knuckles from Sonic, and like he just does like Phenomenon. Like is what a funny character, but also what a tragic character. It's like that's a good balance. He's like the best the game has to showcase.
Is he the guy with fire powers?
No, that's Flambe.
I've been seeing a lot of fan art of him today.
Yeah.
All right. No, Phenomenon. He's the Superman XP. But like he literally comes from. They literally give him Superman's origin, and I think what I like about
it's more like Starfire's origin.
Yeah, but like for in this scenario, he's the Superman. You know,
he's Superman, but with like Starfire's origin, because he also has that kind of like, I don't completely understand Earth culture, but I'm trying to integrate and be a friend. Yeah. Like literally one of the lines that just fucking hits me. "Friends, I have bought inauthentic Mexican food to sate our hunger."
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
There's also a short Irish guy, and his main move is punching people in the dicks.
Yeah, I think Punch Up is his name. Yeah, he's great.
Look, like, here's the thing: it's not going to be for everyone. It might not even be for you,
it's
Sim.
I
just think
the humor
it's fun. It you know what it is? It feels like a mid to late 2000s webcomic parody.
Kinda, yeah. Like it's like honestly, the jokes are what people think Marvel humor is. Like I'm gonna be real. Like it is very like on the nose, very quippy, very.
But again,
like,
it's a sitcom. It's allowed to be that.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and there's action elements. And there is like actual like emotional beats, like especially towards the end of episode 6. So like it lets those land, but like it like very early on, it's like, oh, this is very Critical Role is a co-production on it, so co-producer on it, so it has a lot of their isms. So yeah.
All right. Well, there is one thing I feel like I need to ask about, as far at least like to keep up my reputation. Blonde Blazer, what's her deal?
She's still kind of vague right now for me. I haven't really gotten a good read on her, and I'm like 6 episodes in.
Are you? But here's the thing: are you doing the Blonde Blazer romance arc?
No, I'm doing the other romance.
You're doing it as a guy. That's why you haven't gotten nothing of Blonde Blazer.
Yeah,
but understandable.
Like,
can you romance the devil?
No.
Man.
you either have the blonde one or the punk one. Pick one.
There is
there are two choices in life.
The devil character Cody is talking about is basically, hey, what if magic was Australian and Darkchild all the time?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, she very magic
Time
vibe.
to do another playthrough of Baldur's Gate.
Okay, I saw a fan art of her and Magic hanging out the other day, and I was like, oh, that's a cool way to like show the duality of Ilyana and Darkchild. That works. No, I'm just a fucking moron and I don't play enough video games.
Yeah, literally, she has the same power. She has the teleporting discs and the big sword. She's a magic reference.
Yeah.
The Bat guy is a Bruce, like he's the Hulk. What was like Man Bat, like a little bit of Man Bat, a little bit of the Hulk.
Can he? So he could like he turns big.
Yeah, he can turn big, but he's an idiot, so he turns big whenever. And he's like, it just becomes uncomfortable. He is also, for lack of a better way of describing it, a Wall Street cokehead.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw him eat trash.
Yeah. He's a funny character. He's fun to just go like, haha, you're saying dumb shit.
Yeah. I also like the actual gameplay shit. I do find the actual game mechanics of like actually dispatching your Suicide Squad and like because they're basically like Suicide Squad XPs of sorts because they're all villains and turned heroes. So like dispatching to do like menial tasks or just like hacking to help them, or like, and then you getting like these like RNG D&D like roles. I find that very addictive, like very fun. And it's kind of like unfortunate when I have to go back to the story. I was like, I don't just want to keep dispatching, but it's like the story's still fun. So it's like a Telltale game. It's RTS.
There's also just a lot of fun little bits and pieces. Like they know the premise they're doing and they know how to work with superhero tropes to make it a fun sitcom.
Yeah.
Like, the team's of bad guys and the main guy is a hero. What if one of them was what if they were like arch rivals kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
And now they kiss.
Maybe. Yeah.
Oh, I may play this at some point. It doesn't sound terrible.
It's like a Telltale
I'm always up
game.
for horny character designs.
It's like
it's
if
not
you like
even
the
like overtly like horny sexual. It's just more of like horny dialogue.
Personality. Yeah, that's what it is.
It's as horny as you walk into it.
Literally, we are introduced to one character, and our hero guy, who's played by Aaron Paul, gives like a, hey, I'm just here, I'm gonna do my job to the best of my ability, and I'm gonna be here for you guys, the team. And she just looks at him and goes like, fuck, that's hot. You know, like jokingly, and she just she says some out of pocket shit.
Yeah. Lots of out of pocket dialogue in this game.
I forget what her name is, but I know I think she's voiced by the same person that sings the song, but the one who blinds somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot her name.
Prism.
She sings the Pound Cake song.
Prism. Yeah, Prism. Yeah, Prism's cool.
You temporarily blinded us.
Is it the same person as the singer?
Bitch, you blinded permanently.
Yeah, that was a good line. That was a good line. Yeah, I'm very looking forward to finally
Forever.
finishing it at some time this week. Like again, I've been dodging the end because I'm actually invested right now. So,
Yeah.
like,
Well, while we're talking about superhero stuff, I do have a Marvel question that's been bugging my bear for a little bit. Do you mind humoring me, Boingus?
Sure.
Has Tony ever gotten his dick and/or balls stuck in the armor?
You want the honest answer?
Yes.
Kinda.
Oh my god.
I mean, there was that time when the suit became sentient and fell in love and didn't want to let him go.
Okay, yeah,
Oh.
there's that. I was thinking more like you zip up your pants and you go, oh, god damn it. Like,
No, nothing like
there's
that
got to be a
specific.
moment where the
Can
suit
he
was like
feel
assembling
whenever
itself
the-
onto him.
Can he feel whenever the nanites form the armor and it comes out of his skin? Some of that has to come out of his
wonder
dick.
if that's why he did that in the movies, at least. Is like maybe there's a scene that got cut where that happened, and he's like, okay, never again. We're making it fucking smooth and form fitting.
I mean, the nanites.
I always figured that he would just pull a bumblebee.
Well, the nanites
And pop a
stuff
little thing
started
off.
with Extremis because it was like the original story was like, oh, it's a virus that rewrites part of your DNA, and it got hot, and so he rewrote it to make it so he can have like little things in his bones.
True.
Oh,
Though
yeah, there's
the suit he has in the Extremis movie, Iron Man 3, the one that like flies around as little bits and assembles it, ooh, that's probably even worse.
Yeah,
Eek.
I
Like,
mean,
you got any kind of body hair that's getting caught in there.
I mean that's why he started wearing like the outer suit all the time, the inner suit all the time. Like you see at the beginning of Infinity War. He has
Yeah.
the thing that
Well,
goes
that's
all the
what
way
that-
past his hands. It's a covering to make sure like things can go on it easy enough.
That's what that's supposed to. I always thought that was just like some kind of workout gear.
I mean, it is. It can be both. I mean,
Yeah.
oftentimes when you're wearing gear like that, like in just in general, like armor or any other like jumpsuit kind of material like that, you have an inner layer to protect your skin from the abrasive material.
Yeah, look how silly knights look without their metal bits. Yeah,
They're
just like in the
basic-
cartoon, though. He
basic-
has the Under Armour in the cartoon.
Yeah, basically, knights were wearing a quilt underneath their armor.
But if you're thinking it would catch his hair and stuff like that, it absolutely would. Disney just likes giving us, like, shitty nanite helmets that appear out of
Yo,
nowhere.
I was about to mention the nanotech that everyone complains
The
about.
The fucking Civil War pop-up floaty CGI heads. Ugh.
Yeah. It's because got to get all the face actors in there. Also, we might have to wrap up soon. Yeah, we might have to wrap up soon. Sorry, fellas. The fun's over. Go home.
All right, I don't have anything that's life or death I want to talk about. I did want to complain about my work week, but honestly, like both of you had way worse work weeks than I did, so fuck it.
They power scaled you out of complaining.
Mm-hmm. How about that?
I want to like my new job.
I'm sorry, fellas.
I do usually like my job. It's just there were annoying things this week, but nothing life-threatening or like as utterly bullshit as what Cody had to deal with.
Like I said, I guess it was not as life-threatening as I thought it was. They all treated it like, though this has happened before, special circumstance.
No, when I said life-threatening, I was referring to Boingo almost getting injured.
He almost got his finger chopped off. He'd live forever for that.
Is that like an urban myth? I forgot
No,
about.
it's just more of like I'd be a legend for getting my finger cut off.
He's splitting hairs over me using the term life-threatening is what he's doing.
All right.
No, I told the V pals, oh hey, I almost got my fingers cut off. And Hatch literally went, Boingo, you were one of the few people on Earth, lovingly, that would fucking put after being said you almost got your fingers cut off. I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
You work in trade or get close to trade, it just shit like that happens.
It happens, yeah.
Everyone, start plugging your shits.
I don't want to plug the shit. I want it to go into the toilet.
All right, plug your toilets.
Don't plug your toilets.
Give me a
Then one of
second.
my coworkers has to fucking go unplug it, and they'll complain about it.
Ha!
It's not the tenant's job to unclog their own damn toilet.
Oh my god, some of these motherfuckers are so fucking stupid. You have no idea. But we don't have time for
Fair
that.
enough,
Hey
fair
everybody,
enough.
I'm Simeon Scott. I'm a person on the internet. I post toy photos when I have them to post. You can find me on the places that are linked down in the video description.
You can find me, Boingo Writer, on a variety of places on the internet, such as searching for Boingo Writer on YouTube or Bluesky, and following me in the variety of places.
Cody.
My name is Snowcone83, and you can find me under that name many platforms. At Bluesky, or never_robot on Instagram, where hopefully I'll post some more stuff soon.
There's hoping.
Maybe puppy pictures.
Maybe. And hey, I'm Buster. I do lots of things on the internet. I do video essays. I do cartoons on my channels. You can find them in the description. And yeah, we do lots of fun stuff. Also, Blue Sky yapping about what I'm doing and other nonsense. But also, you can find me on this channel. You can find this. You can find all of us on this channel. Modular Media. We do all sorts of fun podcasts. I do a podcast with my good buddy Wyatt. It used to be a Tokusatsu podcast, but then we just transitioned into just talking about movies and shit. So we're got some fun ones planned. So stay tuned for that. And then you can find also our monthly media club, Analytical Fanboys, which should be coming soon, like on Boingus's topic. I forgot, it's like the Shakespeare one. Without much to do.
Without much to do. Gee. Much ado about nothing.
Much ado about nothing. I'm very excited to watch.
To do much.
And I've been actually doing some research, so we got some things to talk about.
Yeah. So stay tuned for that in the next couple weeks. And yeah, you can go find all of us. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure they'll give us a like to help us in the algorithm. And yeah, I think that's about it. So see you later. Woohoo!